So on yesterday, I briefly came out and talked about Elon Musk and his viral tweet. I got more to say, so let's talk about it, shall we? Here's what Elon Musk put out, and I found more to the tweet. Here's what he put out. He started the main tweet off with this: Congress is making America bankrupt. He goes on to say it will massively increase the already gigantic budget deficit to $2.5 trillion and burden American citizens with crushing unsustainable debt. And then he goes into the main tweet that everybody is talking about. The main tweet says, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." I stand by on what I said yesterday, and I'm getting ready to add to it. Elon Musk, by way of Doge, took over the White House, went into government agencies and departments and shut them down. Elon Musk is one of the main sources as to why we'll be digging out from this destruction for decades to come. He went in, destroyed the lives of veterans, fired them, fired thousands of other people, shut down programs that affect millions of people around the world, and people are dying because of it. I want us all to remember that Elon Musk showed us exactly who he is with the Nazi salute. He called American citizens peasants. We were a drain on the budget. And so he called us peasants. He told us to our faces that we are the fraud, waste, and abuse. And to cut back on fraud, waste, and abuse, I'm going to cut the programs that the American people benefit from, the peasants benefit from. Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare, all of that is a Ponzi scheme. Isn't that what he called it? Elon Musk used his presidential influence to spread lies and misinformation about white South African farmers, that they were being genocided over in South Africa. He had the president's ear. And so while the president is booting out black and brown people, he talked the president into bringing in white South Africans and white South Africans only. Elon Musk for decades has been showing us how much of a racist he is. There have been several lawsuits brought against him and Tesla for the racism at those Tesla factories. Elon Musk has long shown us who he is, and we should never forget that. He used Doge to get his hands on private information on all of us American citizens. What he plans to do with it, we do not know. He used Doge to increase government contracts for himself. He used Doge to stop other American companies from being able to benefit from government contracts, and he awarded those contracts to himself. He used Doge to stop all of the investigations into his companies, investigations that totaled in fines up to and over $2 billion. Doge was the scheme for Elon Musk to use to benefit himself. Never forget that. And because somebody in that administration can't stand Elon Musk last week showed up with a black eye, told us some lie about him and X horseying around. Elon Musk showed up with a black eye, and he was kicked out on Friday. And now on Monday, he's coming out against Donald Trump's baby, that budget bill. Now that Elon Musk has gotten all that he needed from this Trump administration, now he's working to try to get the base back, the base who supported Tesla. Tesla is the moneymaker. So he wants the people on the left to come back in. He wants to pull them back in. He wants them to stop getting rid of their Teslas. He wants them to stop holding him accountable. He wants them to start buying Teslas again, because Tesla is the money maker. Tesla is where the money comes in to fund all of everything else that he's doing. And what better way to do that than to come out against Donald Trump and Republicans? Nope, we must remember that Elon Musk has shown us who he is. And we should believe him, hold him accountable accordingly. But not only is Elon Musk coming out against Donald Trump in this bill, there are other Republicans that are riding Elon Musk's coattail. Here's a couple of them. Charlie Kirk put this out. Now, he's been riding with Donald Trump and the Republicans, so much so that he's been going out around the country to spread their message. He is the reason why young white males have been voting for Donald Trump. This is what he put out. Enough is enough. They just passed a $1.6 trillion pork bomb filled with bribes, backroom deals, and BS. This isn't a budget. It's a payoff list. Elon Musk is calling it out. So should you. Shame on every sellout who voted yes. Our country is being drained by these parasites. Wake up. Now, I don't know what Charlie Kirk's angle is, because I don't pay as much attention to Charlie Kirk, but he's definitely got an angle for putting this out. What is the reason why Charlie Kirk is putting this out? Y'all let me know your thoughts on it down below. But Charlie Kirk has long shown us who he is, and we need to remember that. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who voted for the bill, is now coming out against the bill. She put this out. Full transparency. I did not know about this section on page 278, 279 of the OBBB. That is the big, beautiful bill that strips states of the right to make laws or regulate AI for 10 years. I am adamantly opposed to this, and it is a violation of state rights, and I would have voted no if I had known this was in there. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, I don't think this is the win that you think it is. What you're telling us is that you voted for a bill that you didn't read through thoroughly. And why are you coming out against the bill? Why are you using AI as the reason for you coming out against this bill? Is it because Donald Trump didn't support you for your Senate run? Is that why? Or is it that you are hearing something switching in the streets in your district regarding your support of this bill that attacks Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security? Are you hearing some rumblings out there in your district that your constituents aren't really happy with you? I don't know. I don't trust them people out in her district. I don't trust Republicans altogether. Another reason why I think Elon Musk is coming out against this bill, it's because the Republicans cut out that $7,500 all electric vehicle tax credit. So when you go to buy an electric vehicle, there will be no more $7,500 tax credit for the purchase of that electric vehicle. That affects Elon Musk, and that affects Elon Musk bigly. Everything that Elon Musk does is to benefit Elon Musk. He doesn't give a shit about the American people. Remember, we're the fraud, waste, and abuse. Never forget that he called you, American taxpayers, peasants. With that said, I'll leave you with what Mike Johnson had to say.
What do you say to Elon Musk, who just called your bill a disgusting abomination?
Yeah, let me say this.
It's very disappointing. Okay, I've come to consider Elon a good friend. He's obviously a very intelligent person, and he's done a lot of great work. We've applauded all the work they've done with Doge and identifying fraud, waste, and abuse in the government. It's a very important service that's been performed, and we're so excited about it. We're now in the process of codifying that. As you all know, the administration has qualified and quantified the fraud, waste, and abuse that they found in Doge. They're sending it to us to codify, and that's what we'll be doing with the rescissions package and the appropriations process. And so that's something we're very excited about. But with all due respect, my friend Elon is terribly wrong about the one big beautiful bill. We had a long conversation yesterday. He and I spoke for, I think, more than 20 minutes on the telephone, and I extolled all the virtues of the bill. And he seemed to understand that. We had a very friendly conversation about it, and I told him that we're achieving not only all of our priorities, all the promises we made on the campaign trail, all the America First agenda wrapped into this legislation. We're also achieving, the top line on this is two very important things. We're making permanent a massive tax cut, and we are making a massive reduction in spending. $1.6 trillion is the calculation. I've said this many times. I'll be saying it until we get this thing over the line. This is the most amount of money that any government has ever saved on planet Earth in a piece of legislation. Ever. It's a very important first start. Elon is missing it, okay? And it's not personal. I know that the EV mandate, very important to him, that is going away because the government should not be subsidizing these things. It's part of the Green New Deal, and I know that has an effect on his business, and I lament that. We talked about the ramp down period on that and how that should be duly considered by Congress, but for him to come out and pan the whole bill is to me just very disappointing, very surprising in light of the conversation I had with him yesterday.
Do you think that it's Tesla is what's driving this? Is that what you're suggesting?
I'm going to let others draw their own conclusions about that, but this is not personal between any of us. I just deeply regret that he's made.
Never forget, keep your feet on his neck.